All right, hold on. Let me flip this camera real quick. So I uploaded a video a few minutes ago, and for some reason, YouTube removed it. Weird. I don't think that I said anything bad in the video, but I guess they must have detected something that I said. So Mike is over there drunk, screaming and yelling, which is proof that he has no woman. He does not. It would be easier and better for Mike and all of these people to just admit that they made that crap up, straight up and down. Just admit that you lied. What's the harm in that? You're just gonna suffer every single day of your damn cotton picking life. And coming online, lying on me and screaming and yelling, talking about Dookie and Mike consuming his poop, because I told y'all that there is a ritual that I saw that these idiots are doing, to where they are consuming feces to give themselves special powers of the tongue. Okay. And clearly, you can tell that Mike must have been doing this hard body for the past year, because he has literally lost his mind, right? I think at this point, he either has rabies or listeria or something, because why is he screaming, hollering, and lying? Now, what I uploaded was my driver's license. I was born June 23rd of 1977. Let me show my license. I'm not going to show the license number, but let's go ahead and show my license. You see that? Oh, it's not, I don't want to show my driver's license number. Hold on real quick, because you can't really see it. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Let me put my other finger over the driver's license number. If this thing would focus. Hold on. What is that notification I'm getting? Hold on, let me see if I need to wipe off the back of the camera, because this normally should have a better picture than that. Hold on. And I don't understand what he's upset about. Clearly, Mike is doing the same thing. And honestly, I think that Tiffany taught him his social skills. She must have found him in a damn zoo or something. I'll put up a photograph of it. I was born in 1977. See that? It's reversed though. Hold on. Let me see if I. There we go. That's a good shot of it. Now, here's the problem with the whole situation. This disgusting lie, which by the way, people are dying for that lie. I have told people over and over again. And this is one of the reasons why Mike is upset. He can't come up, because he looks like he's dying, because he is going to die if he continues to lie. And that's fine with me. Hold on, let me do okay, let me take off the camera mirror. Okay. Now you should be able to see that. My date of birth is June 23rd, 1977. Okay. Now, however, what difference does that make? What difference does it make if I was born in 77 or 76? What difference does that make? What difference does it make for Mike and any other pedophile who is projecting this bullshit to me? Because at the end of the fucking day, all of your guilt of whatever it is, because that's my thought process on it, is that when you heavily accuse somebody of something like that, that's something that's on your heart. That's something that you have done, and you want to transfer that guilt to someone else. So it doesn't matter. You can come on here and scream it and say it over and fucking over again if the fuck you want, but that death and destruction and the heavy, sick heart is still going to be on your chest, not mine, because I'm 1,000,000% innocent of that shit. Okay. Now, first of all, thank you. Like I told him, thank you for more evidence that you're committing fraud. It is fraud. It is considered to be fraud what they have been doing. I spoke to an attorney about this. It is fraud. Okay. Because they're lying so that they can get other people to attack and stalk me, especially along with the other things that have happened. So, Mike, guess what? Blue, nobody knows where Blue is at. For some reason, her location is being kept secret. Now, I do believe that the police and the courts, these panels and these chat rooms, I believe that YouTube at all times is going to know our location. These social media websites know exactly where you're located, even if you take the fucking location off. You can turn off the location settings. It's still going to be obvious where you're at. So, all these people are not protected by anonymity. Okay. Mike, you are going to die. You are placing people in danger by continuing to tell this lie. This is a fucking fact. So, what the fuck? You think I'm going to die? Am I going to die? Am I going to suffer? Am I going to not be able to get a job? Am I going to be uh admonished in my community? No, that's going to be you, because you are the one that made up this lie. You made it up, and Tiffany rolled with it, hon. And that's why Tiffany got what she got. That's a fact. I don't give a shit what y'all say. All that horrible shit that she allowed them to say about me. How the hell am I having sex with Tiffany at the age of fucking 13 and I wasn't even around her? How am I having sex with Tiffany when I saw her being taken advantage of by an older man, and I offered to take her home and she refused the ride home? So Mike made up that shit and Tiffany rolled with it because she thought it was fucking cute. And she got what the fuck she got. I warned Tiffany about that shit. She was threatening to murder my children. She was threatening to murder my children because I unfriended Tiffany. Literally, that's all I did, was told her I didn't want to be cool with her anymore. And what did she do? She decided to stalk me. That's a fact. And that's what she did. If that is not what happened, then why did Cat Smith pull up at my house if Tiffany was not stalking me? Why is there evidence and proof of Tiffany stalking me? Why is that? Okay, here's an even better one. Why is it that no one like literally this is something that wasn't even in anybody's consciousness ever until me and Tiffany fell out and I told her fuck you. Because hey, let me tell you something, if we falling out, I don't give a fuck about what you talking about. Why would I fall out with Tiffany if I raped her at the age of fucking 13? Wouldn't I try to maintain a rapport with her? Wouldn't she have something on me? Why would I bring Tiffany to YouTube to begin with? Y'all do know that the reason why YouTube even knows that Tiffany exists, these thirsty ass niggas knows that she exists is because I'm the one that bought her on this motherfucker. So I'm raping a bitch at the age of 13 and I'm bringing her all out and shit. No, no. Why is it that nobody has ever heard of this? Nobody around. Tiffany has never said this until she ran into you Negroes and she thought she was protected, but she's not. Just like you think you're protected. Exactly. Oh, we not even gonna get on oh my God. That's another thing. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you straight up and down. I don't usually like trolls, and I don't know if you're a troll. I don't know. No, you look like you might be a real person. Anybody that is a psychic and an authentic reader knows that I am telling the truth. Actually, Tiffany is the one that was molesting young girls. She molested several women, several young girls, not women, several young girls and boys, one boy in Aaron's family. That was Tiffany. That's actually Tiffany's thing. That's actually what she does. That's not my identity. You can't give me Tiffany's fucking identity. And that is one of the reasons why I quit fucking with Tiffany. It's because I could see straight through her. I quit fucking with her because of that. Among other fucking reasons. So Tiffany tried to turn me out. After we were adults and she got on drugs, Tiffany was on drugs. Tiffany was not only using drugs at the time that she was murdered, but she also was selling drugs. She was also selling drugs. That's why I quit fucking with Tiffany back in 2013 because she was obviously on drugs. I don't fuck around with it. I smoke weed. That's it. I don't fuck around with no other drugs. No, I don't fuck around with that lifestyle. I don't fuck around with people that are about that life. I'm not about that life. Never have been. Never have been. So it was actually Tiffany that was doing that. So how do you know that, Taliban? You must know her. I'm sorry. Hey, everybody that knew Tiffany knew what the fuck she was about. I had moved away from Kansas City. Everybody that knew Tiffany knew what the fuck she was about. In fact, she forced her fucking son to lie on his fucking father. She forced one of her sons to lie on his father to say that he molested his own son. Tiffany told that boy to say that. Guess who told me that bit of information? A close family friend. So a lot of people that knew Tiffany, they were upset about her dying and getting killed. Yeah, that was fucked up. But a lot of people could not fucking stand Tiffany because she was literally doing shit like that. Literally lying on people. She made her own son lie on his fucking father. Who does that shit? Tiffany's kids are the ones that call CPS on her. Because Tiffany would get high and drunk and beat the shit out of her sons. This is a fact. What are you just trying to make me be honest and truthful about the situation? So I don't give a fuck about no goddamn fake ass fucking message that Tiffany sent you. If Tiffany was still alive, she would be getting prosecuted for fucking fraud. She just so happened to run into a bunch of niggas that hate other black people. Go figure. All of them are a bunch of Negroids, including Mike, that have deep seated hatred for other black people that would take it this fucking far. Mike is jealous of me because he looks like a fucking ugly ass goddamn fucking demented monkey. He's also jealous of me because I don't have a record. I ain't never been to jail. I don't commit crimes. I can honestly say that I have never, ever, ever committed any crimes. Mike is a scoundrel. Mike is a loser. Mike was over there in New York robbing people. And not only that, the nigga was so fucking broke, and he's still broke. He was over there doing home invasions on people. Because of people like Mike is the reason why people have to have fucking Ring cameras. Because Mike is a goddamn fucking criminal. Also, another thing, Mike is going nuts. His family hates him. His sisters tried to go to the police on Mike because his own family accused him of literally murdering his own fucking mother. Oh, you talking about oh, now he don't. He's really fucked up. And he's showing his fucking this is a low life motherfucker. This is why I told him. I said, just go finish dying. Why are you what's up with you holding on to life? I would never say that to another human being, not even Tiffany. If Tiffany was still alive, I could have easily talked to Tiffany and said, hey, you need to tell the truth. Eventually the truth would have came out. Eventually. Okay, I didn't want that for her. Tiffany was the way that she was. I believe because of drugs. I believe because of alcohol. However, that's the way God saw fit to deal with that situation. And like I told y'all, my theory is that she got drunk. Tiffany got drunk and she threatened that man's family. Because if you remember, his family was trying to defend him. If you remember, his family was defending him. Remember, Kat was on here crying, talking about his family trying to defend him. What kind of people are you? I can guarantee you, if I was cool with Tiffany for 20 years and she would do the shit that she did to me and threaten my children, I can guarantee you that Tiffany was brandishing a gun and she told that nigga, she said, I will kill you and your fucking family and your children. And that nigga snapped, because you can't say that to everybody. See, I'm a witch. I'm a magi. I know how to conjure some shit to keep your motherfucking ass out. You threaten to kill my motherfucking kids, and my kids gonna live for 300 goddamn motherfucking years. They gonna outlive your black ass. Niggas are not like that. You say that shit to a nigga, you threaten to kill his fucking children, he coming for your ass. Because you know what? He gonna feel like this. Listen, hey, I may go to prison, but at least my motherfucking family is safe. Cause this bitch is crazy. They were not dating. Tiffany was saying that shit to him to get the nigga over there, and the nigga snapped. I can promise you that there wasn't no damn domestic violence. She threatened that man's family. And you know what? That's probably how he's going to end up getting somewhat of a lighter sentence. It's probably some kind of proof or evidence that Tiffany was threatening him. She threatened to kill my daughters. They were like 12 or 13 years old. My children have never said anything to Tiffany. It's on camera. It's literally up on YouTube. And, I realized that me recording that day did not go along with Mike's plan. Okay. And yeah, Mike wanted to keep me around because he enjoyed having sex with me. The problem is that my destiny is with someone else. Hello. Why should I give up my fucking happy life to be Mike's concubine? He can kiss my motherfucking ass. And he tried to hold on to that shit. Now he trying to go back to this bullshit. It's like I said, Mike, there's blood on those lies. Because he could have literally got me killed. Literally, he could have got me attacked. But I can imagine that there are a lot of authentic people out there that was like, wait a minute, I'm not going to just throw a curse at this lady because I can see that, my discernment is telling me that that shit's a lie. So it's a lot of people, some people tried it and they got fucked up in the game. Don't throw those shit at me because of that lie. Don't come at me. Don't come after me because of that lie that was told. Because I can promise you that it's a lie. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Tiffany lied in collab, but Tiffany is the one that wanted them to lie on me. She did it 10 years ago. It didn't fly in the grand scheme of things. You're in a community of psychics and real witches and real shamans. Nobody's going to sit there and fucking attack me over that shit unless they fucking crazy. Because I can assure you that I'm 1,000,000% innocent. This is why Mike looking the way he fucking looking. This is the reason why he feeling the way he feeling. Fuck the way he look. He feels even worse inside. The nigga don't feel good. The nigga ain't right inside of himself. But he just don't give a fuck. He doesn't care at this point. I'm protected. I have many hands on me protecting me right now. Angels, spirits, demons, they refuse to let me or anybody that I love get hurt because of the stupid ass, retarded, lonely, dumb monkey who is a fucking disgrace to his own fucking family and parents. What kind of loser are you to where you literally don't have a fucking life, to where somebody can just walk up to you and you say, hey, let's do this to this innocent lady. Even right now, while he lies, he knows that he's fucking lying. And you know what? I'm not even going to lie to you. I hope that Spirit takes his bitch ass out right now. You don't lie on an innocent person like that, especially an innocent person. You know what I'm saying? I bet this shit. Hell, I wish that heifer wasn't dead. God damn, man, so she can fucking tell the truth. She would have told the truth eventually. And there's power in telling the truth, because you know what it does? Because I didn't suffer because of her lies. I did everything that I wanted to do. I have been at peace. I have been in serenity. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, she's gone. And to me, I feel that he's being very disrespectful, because when a person dies like that, they know the truth. Tiffany deserves to go ahead and make peace with what she did, is what, because I feel like she's already gone, right? She does. She deserves to get peace. But for them to keep lying on her name doesn't give her any peace. That is the reason why her sister came to me and talked to me about it, because it's not right. It isn't. It's not right, especially being that number one, number one, none of that narrative that they're spinning is the truth. You know what I'm saying? None of it is. None of it is. I ain't never touched Tiffany at the age of fucking 13. Never. I ain't never touched no goddamn 13 year old. Well, you know what? Maybe when I was 11 and my boyfriend was 13, I was 11 or 12. Does that count for an 11 or a 12-year-old to touch up because I can assure you that I got in trouble. My daddy got mad at me. My father was very angry at me because I spent the night out with my boyfriend. He was 13, I was like 11 or 12. I was 12 actually at the time. Yeah. So, that I don't think that it's against the law for a 12-year-old and a 13-year-old to do what they do together. Okay. Yeah, I was definitely kind of hot to trot at a young age, but who what okay, as soon as my father found that out, I went to go live with my dad. My dad kept me locked up in the fucking house. I ain't even gonna lie to you. My father was like, "Oh my God, what's going on? You are too young for this shit." And I went to go live with my daddy. And he sat down and had a 6-hour conversation with me. And he said, "I don't know why you're trying to do things with boys at such a young age, but you are not allowed to have a boyfriend until you are at least 16 years old." And I did not have a boyfriend until I was 16 years old. I wasn't even really allowed out of the house except to fucking go to school. But kids have a tendency to sneak that shit in because he would let me go over to my friend's house who lived right next door. So kids are gonna be kids. Those are kids. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, when I turned 17, 18, 19 in my 20s, you think that I didn't have an understanding of what statutory rape was, but then fuck that. It's not even about it's not even about it being against the law. It's not even about that. It's just that I would never do that shit for moral reasons. And then let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. When I was 17 or 18 years old, I was I was not. In fact, I didn't even think about having an experience with any women until Tiffany. And when Tiffany was 16, she tried to come on to me. I told her, I said, "You too young. That is rape, and I'm not interested." Now, this was just over at Aaron's grandmother's house. That's how I would see her. I wouldn't see Tiffany by going and picking her up or nothing like that. I was not hanging around Tiffany. So that's another narrative that they want to spin. And you know what? I'm sick and fucking tired of talking about this shit because these goddamn delusional fucking losers, apparently they enjoy talking about it. I don't even enjoy talking about this shit. And I can assure you that my sexual hormones, my normal sexual hormones, are not under no kind of disruption. I'm gonna get my ass off of here and eat the rest of my spaghetti assassin or spaghetti alsasson, I don't know what, however they pronounce it in Italian. I'm gonna get my ass off of here and eat the rest of my fucking spaghetti and wait for my man to text me in the morning when he gets his sexy ass up. I'm sorry, y'all not twisting and tangling nobody with that shit. And I've been telling y'all this shit for years. I've been telling the stalkers this for years. You keep coming at me with this bullshit. That shit is blocked. I got fucking 30 pounds of fucking salt over here. Ain't nobody thinking about that bullshit. Don't nobody want to fucking talk about that shit. Don't no grown ass motherfucker with normal sexual hormones is talking about this bullshit around Valentine's Day. I can assure you that the reason why Mike wants to talk about it is because he's a fucking pedophile himself, allegedly. Where is Tina? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. That's another lie. That's another lie. Tina is a very, very sick person. She is, and she's obsessed with me. The best way that I deal with her is by completely ignoring her ass. So if Tina has got something to say about this shit, it just further proves my point about what I was saying about Tina. Uh-uh. And she's gonna die. If Tina is still harassing and stalking me, I have never done wet PCP or LSD ever in my life. And answer this question: is Tina speaking about me publicly? because she must be getting ready to pass away. I'm gonna let her know right fucking now, bitch. You gonna end up dead as a fucking doorknob, and we all know about your fucking health problems. So all of them can die, and that's exactly what's happening to all of them. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, Tina, guess what? You're on the death list, girl. You're going to die, sick sicko. The fuck is same as it ever was. And Tina knows that she's halfway in the damn grave. The Tina is a sick, obsessed stalker. She is. And the only thing I gotta say to her is coffin, bitch, death, 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 and destruction is up on you. Tina's the one that originally told that lie because Tina, in my opinion, I believe that Tina, her main issue is that she hates black women. Sure, she has a token black friend, but Tina actually has a lot of hatred for me, and I believe that it is jealousy. And she gonna end up dead. Don't and everybody, nobody actually likes Tina. We proved that shit years ago. She's mad. She's mad about that shit because she tried to come on here and fake like she was a witch, and she's definitely not a witch. So she's angry because her little hustle trying to sell spells and stuff to people didn't work because Tina's the one that be asking them to lie on my business and shit. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Nothing that Tina can do. There's nothing Tina can do. But I can promise Tina that girl, your time is about up on this fucking planet. Okay, her time is about up on this planet. I don't give a shit about what she's talking about. And Tina's an evil ass bitch that tried to literally fuck over my children. Tina can die, and so can anybody, everybody motherfucking around her. And that's exactly what the fuck is gonna happen to her. Okay, straight up and down. And nobody should ever trust Tina. She was out here attacking people's innocent fucking children. Tina is a piece of garbage that needs to be thrown out with the fucking trash. Straight up and down. Okay. And she will. And she will die. She will. That's a fact. Okay. That's all I gotta say. She should have stayed her ass the fucking away from that shit. But see, she been behind the scenes. I don't know what the fuck is up with this candle, but goddamn, I need to light that. Goddamn. She gonna learn that she needs to quit becoming obsessed with black people and stalking people's fucking family with her fat ass. She can barely even walk to the damn mailbox. Big old fat funky trollop. And the reason why they're doing this shit is because life is not going right for them. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's about that time for Tina to get up out of this earth. It's about that time for Tina to get her ass up out of this fucking earth. Is what that is. Okay, straight up and down. But anyway, y'all, that's pretty much it. I showed my ID, but it doesn't matter. What is the difference between one fucking year? The point is that these people failed their mission. You failed. And since Tina wants to get involved with it, I know Tina's address. She can get the fraud case filed against her ass too. Because whoever's address I got is who's gonna get the fraud case against them. Okay. All right, y'all. That's pretty much it. I gotta go. I will not be back on here tonight, and I'm not watching that shit. I'm not interested in Tina. Tina is a psychopath. She has been stalking me for so fucking long, and everybody fucking knows it. Who gives a shit, girl? You over there half dead. I can just about imagine the stuff that she's posting. It's all a lie. She's miserable. She can barely move. She probably done blew up even more. since then. And I get the sense that she's been diagnosed with cancer or something. I don't know. But I can sense that Tina has cancer, is what I can sense. You know what I'm saying? Weirdo. But anyway, I gotta go, y'all. Bye.